What up, what up, what up? Welcome to the Face Show. This is Glenda. I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. I just want to come to you guys with some content about these YouTube bloggers. They out here going crazy. It's YouTube drama in the city. Oh my God, there's so much drama between Tasha K, Armand Wiggins, Wiley, Mona, whoever the girl name is. I forgot her name, but it's going down. Concioustv, shout out to Concioustv, shout out to Tasha K. Shout out to all the YouTube contenters out there, the ones that's out there bringing all this content, this good, juicy gossip. Well, I just want to get into it because I just noticed I have my own YouTube channel, but I always follow Tasha. I always used to follow her because I always like her content. It's always good, some good drama, good information. She's very detailed with it. She's very professional with it, and I like it. I kind of take a look at a lot of different people stuff out there. I also listen to, Lovely T sometimes, Storm Monroe, a few other ones out there that's my favorite. But Tasha and Storm was my favorite because I really, because they kind of like collab together and they do a lot of things. But I watch a lot of people. Choke No Joke, all those people out there. I don't really get into too deep into too many of them. I just listen to people. But, it's a learning thing for me to learn from my own channel. But as I was strolling through YouTube the other day, I noticed that I haven't been on here in a while, and I just see all this drama. First and foremost, I noticed that Tasha is going back and forth to court with this Cardi B thing. I don't know. I just hope it all go well for her. And then I was looking at other stuff on Concioustv, where he had a lot of different YouTubers on there, and they all, not all, but a lot of them, they were on there. They was airing out all they dirty laundry. They was all saying, they got in this chat. It was like I'm gonna say it's pretty much like a Zoom chat where everybody can speak and say how they feel. And it was different. One of them in there, all in there talking about each other. They all were in there discussing how they feel about each other. Some of them had beef and drama with some of them. Some of them just was there because they like certain people and they just wanted to give them a shout out. And some of them was just to give their opinion about the situation or what was going on. So there's a big ass controversy situation that happened with Tasha K, Storm Monroe, some girl named Chelsea, which is some girl named Chelsea that works for Tasha, and also, or they're friends or whatever. I don't know if she even worked for her. I think they work together as a team, as for her production company and for what they do with the show. Chelsea and some guy named Von Ray. So it's a bunch of bullshit. That's what I think. A bunch of bullshit out there about, they all just arguing about what happened. I guess they all was, I guess Tasha was trying to interview Von Ray because he was in some type of relationship with some girl named Latoya Forever. I don't even know the backdrop of that story, but just me listening, I know it's a bunch of shit. And these motherfuckers on here going at it. I don't know what transpired between all of them to make Concioustv try to set up some type of, I'm going to say, intervention. Because it was so many high-profile YouTube contenters and YouTubers on there just going in on each other. I mean, I have never seen nothing like this in my life. Actually, I'm sure they got so many views and so many hits on this thing because they were brutally honest with each other. Some of them liked each other, some of them didn't. Some of them was agreeing with some and some wasn't agreeing. Some was cursing one out and some was helping. Some was getting checked and some wasn't. Some was sounding stupid and some was sounding like they knew what they were talking about. It was a big mess. It was like they were going in. It was a bunch of YouTube bloggers and they was on there airing out how they felt about each other. The main thing that I noticed is I think Storm And Tasha got some type of issue now because of this situation with the Von Ray and Chelsea thing. So I guess Tasha was trying to interview Von Ray for some type of, you know how she do her interviews, get the information about him and his ex-girlfriend, the LaToya Forever girl. And I think he misled them in some type of way of thinking that, he was a cool person and this what happened. He was kind of like a fraud. And I think they all began to realize that he was there trying to use them for clout. Well, make a long story short, he got involved with Tasha K. He did the interview. And after he did the interview, I guess he kind of like got in a bind and needed help. And I think the girl that he was talking about, I think he was pretty much living with her or driving her cars or, leeching off her or some kind of way. And she ended up repossessing his cars, and some kind of situation happened where he ended up in jail. And when he ended up in jail, he ended up there for like 3 months because he said that, Tasha said that at the time it was during the pandemic time, and I think how judges and stuff, nobody's coming out, so you're going to take a while to get to court. Make a long story short, one of the girls that worked for Tasha ended up dating him or reaching out to him or helping him out while he was in jail, or when they got out, they connected. When he got out, they connected, and then they learned that this nigga was a fraud, that this nigga was trying to use all of them to gain, I guess, clout or access to get money for his YouTube channel or whatever he was trying to do. I think, from my understanding, that he just was a fraud. He was out saying that he had things that he didn't have. He was out driving cars that wasn't his. And he also was lying about situations that, they thought that he had under control, like his credit and his living arrangement. Come to find out, he didn't have anywhere to go. He didn't have a car to drive. And I think, Tasha and them befriended him a little bit through this girl, Chelsea, and they try to help him out. So Chelsea, they tried to help him out by offering him a place to stay, I guess, because at the time he didn't have a place to stay. So when they offered him a place to stay, I think he started, showing his real true colors. And then I think the girl that he was involved with, which is her name is Chelsea, she liked him, but I don't think he liked her the same way. This is my understanding of the story. So they got involved and they were hanging out and all this stuff. And then all of a sudden, shit hit the fan. I guess he was supposed to help pay some rent because they were living in one of the storm places that he was renting in Atlanta. And he decided to, downsize into a smaller place. And so since they knew the guy and he was going through such a rut, Tasha vouched for it. She kind of like asked Storm, since you're leaving, would it be okay for this guy to stay here until, a couple of weeks into the end of the month? And by the end of the month, he should have his own shit together where he can get his own place or go wherever he's going to go and be better off where he's at until, just give him a little bit of time to get his shit together because he didn't have it together. So make a long story short, they helped the guy out. Come to find out, they say he was trying to, when it was almost time to pay the rent or whatever, him and the girl was living in Storm's place that he was, pretty much moving out of. And he was like, for the last 2 weeks, you guys can stay here until you guys figure out what you're going to do. So but you're going to pay the last, I guess they say Storm didn't even charge him no rent. But Tasha was telling him, look, you can give Storm a few dollars to stay here for a couple of weeks. And then you can figure out where you're going to go from there about a couple of weeks. Just give him, whatever. So when it came time to pay the rent of this place that Storm had already moved out of and just was letting him go ahead and stay there because he was moving anyway and he had a few weeks before he had to really be out of the place, I think Tasha said that he started picking a fight with Chelsea, and because Chelsea was there with him. Now, Chelsea has her own place in New York, from my understanding, and this is all alleged. Well, actually, I heard them say that. But we can use alleged. But I was listening to everybody speak. So, and you can go listen too. But anyway, to make long story short, Chelsea's supposed to have her own place in New York. And so Chelsea ended up coming out to Atlanta with him to help and stay in the place that Storm had with him because, they liked each other or whatever. They thought they were going to be an item, a couple or whatever. So they start hanging out there until they figured out what they were going to do next. And when it was getting closer time for them to maybe help Storm out, from my understanding, what Tasha says is that the boys started being all trying to pick fights with the girl Chelsea, trying to start arguments, start talking shit about her, start saying all type of disrespectful shit that he wasn't saying before. Trying to belittle her, trying to, make her feel bad about her appearance and her, somebody trying to give you so low self-esteem when they're trying to manipulate the situation because they don't probably have the money to pay anyway. So in order for him to stay relevant and to make it seem like he got to pick a fight so he can leave so he don't have to do it. And that's what ended up happening. And when he did that, I think he moved from her place, from Storm place to Storm other place. And when he moved to Storm's other place, him and Storm get close. And then Tasha said he started talking shit about Storm. He was already talking shit behind Chelsea's back to Tasha. And Tasha said she had to check him in like, look, we're not going to do this. Whatever you and Chelsea got going on, that's between y'all. Y'all need to try to work it out. But you're not going to sit and disrespect her or talk about her, to me and think it's okay. And not only was he talking about Chelsea, he was also coming back talking about Storm. He said some things to Tasha about he thought Storm had gay tensions. But Tasha, I didn't hear Tasha say this, but Tasha said that I think it was more to that than what Von Ray said he said, because Von Ray said he said that. I just was mentioning that he, moved like a gay person, or he kind of like give me gay vibes or whatever, Anyway, he liked it if you was moving with him. Your ass got gay vibes too, bitch. Because if you didn't have gay vibes, I don't know how the hell you were able to go live with somebody that you thought had gay vibes. Or maybe you didn't care. And it don't matter if you didn't care or not. But the thing about it, why were you saying that? Going behind his back saying that. So it started a big ass controversy on social media where this guy started videotaping and recording things that they were saying in the privacy of their own, like at Tasha house when they having their own, like stuff like that. He was recording conversations. He was recording things that he shouldn't be recording, videotaping things inside Tasha house that she didn't know that he was doing. Like when they were having, she thought he was taking pictures and he was videotaping stuff. I know, trying to build his channel or trying to build some type of storyline. To me, it seemed like this guy had a motive from the story that I hear. So they all get together. Concioustv come together to try to bring up a peace retreat or get it all out. Let's talk about it. Let's all get together and you say what you got to say to her. He say what he got to say to her. And it's a bunch of bullshit. And when I say it's a bunch of bullshit, it's a bunch of bullshit. And it's some good bullshit because that shit is live. And I'm telling you, I have never seen so many people on one live going in so deep and having so many different issues with each other. So many YouTube contenters that's out there just going headed, jealous of each other, saying this about each other, mad because one person get more views, mad because this person said this, or been friends once in this industry and one been crossed by the other, or one been said this to. It is so much shit, and they all hate Tasha. The majority of them hate Tasha. Now, 90% of them, I won't say the majority. I'm going to say half of them hate Tasha. And the 50% do love her. Like me, myself, I love her content. That's why I do this shit, because I watch her shit so much. I said, shit, I can do this shit. Let me start making up some shit and listening to some shit. Not making it up, but I go and listen to the celebrity blogs and shit. And I don't probably have the much connection as Tasha does behind the closed doors with it, as far as her, got resources on how she get her information. I'm just reading local newses and things on back page and listening to their channels and other YouTubers with the information, or reading it in the news myself and then just giving my own spin on it when I bring it to the table. I haven't done this in a while, but I think everybody should go check out this video on Concioustv. Shout out to Concioustv, boy, you got it popping over there. I know that monetization gonna be, I don't even know if I'm saying it right. Monetization gonna be lit when you get that check because there was so many views and so many people and so many comments. And that's really how YouTube pay you guys. And I don't know if this is something that they conjure together so they all can get paid from it because they all were on there speaking their mind. And I'm sure they have their own viewers that's listening to it. And I'm telling you, this boy probably ended up getting about $200,000 or $300,000 just for that day. And all that week, all you hear is the same, and then one YouTuber talking shit about the other, and one approaching the other one saying what they want to say, and they going at it on this live. And when I say I've learned so much shit from all these people on these blogs and these YouTubers and stuff that I didn't know, I gotta get my shit up. These motherfuckers out here making bread off of being messy. So I'm about to start being in the messy crew shit. I need to get monetized. I don't even got 1,000 goddamn subscribers. But this shit right here had me wanting to do YouTube a little bit more. If you can get motherfuckers together and argue or get some type of conversation together with people that have a disagreement where you could try to figure it out, you probably could make some money off of it. You probably could come up and build your YouTube channel to be big. These people out here have a platform and they have a, they have a fan base and they got viewers that's really hitting their shit up and really listening to their contents. And they bringing some good stuff to the table. I must give them all, some good love. But except a few of them I don't really listen to. But I don't listen to Armand Wiggin. I don't like him. I don't like his ass at all. I was glad Tasha was in there eating that nigga alive. Tear that bitch apart. And I don't give a fuck if you hear this because I don't give a fuck. I go head up with motherfuckers too. Don't get it twisted. I ain't no punk rock ass bitch. I just don't be on here doing the shit y'all do. I ain't making the money y'all making. But I damn sure got an opinion if somebody come for me. So please don't come for me for this video because my thing is if y'all gonna get out there and talk shit to each other, I can come on here and talk shit about y'all crazy asses out there making all that noise. And y'all know how powerful y'all black people are. If half of y'all YouTube contenters, whatever y'all call yourself, come together, do you know how much money could be made? All y'all got some good content. Really, y'all probably should go work for Tasha and all y'all build some money. Y'all will be rich. Get with Kibi Studios. I'm trying to get with it. Get me in. But she ain't mentoring no people about it no more. And it's hard to get mentors on YouTube because once they feel like you trying to steal some or this and that and you teach them this and like she's been through the thing of helping people and they done turned their back on them from my understanding. Now, this is all alleged because I don't know the people. I don't know nobody, but I listen to Tasha K. I really trust her judgment and I really think that half of the shit she say is true. Most of the shit she say is true. So, and I think she got a good resource wherever she getting her resources from that is legit. So, shout out to Tasha. But anyway, I was digging Storm because he was being mentored by Tasha and his shit is good. He still got good content. But I think all that shit is for the birds and I don't feel like they handled that situation right. Close as Tasha and Storm were. And I don't see how you guys let somebody come between y'all saying things. And, Storm, come on now. You came from a whole nother place. And Tasha helped you out. And you think you could just shut a relationship off like that and throw her on the bus because that's some gay shit for real. You really want to know the truth to me. Sound like you're a little too sensitive for me. And I'm not saying you're gay because nobody never said you were gay. But they talking about it. And they saying, Von Ray, I think your ass gay for real, bitch. I don't give a fuck. You up there talking all that manly shit and this and about this and that. I think you like girls and boys. I won't say you just like boys. Boys, but you like girls too. I think you go both ways. And I think you can have it either way. And I think you'll do whatever you got to do to get what you need in this world with these celebrities because you seem like a clout chaser. You seem like a nigga that want to get out there and just do whatever you got to do to get it. So I didn't trust him from gate. His conversation, just the way he talked, he seemed like he's a little bit angry all the time when he was on Concioustv, when people would ask him questions and shit, and like it would just be viewers and people that's have an opinion about what they thought. He would blow up like a firecracker, like, come on now, you gotta calm down. So imagine if you're blowing up to the people that doesn't know you, that don't know you, that's just have an opinion about it or stating what they feel about the whole situation. Imagine what you're doing to people you do know, like that girl, that she got a restraining order against your ass because she feel unsafe because you probably a violent ass, reckless ass motherfucker like you seem to be. Storm, you just a little too sensitive for me. I thought you was hardcore. I never thought that you would go and be trying to go against Tasha when she didn't help you out so much. And I know you got your own thing going on and you really good at it. But I'm sure you got help from somebody. You said you made a little comment about, yeah, she showed me I could how to do this and how to do that. And I was like, okay. Like, that was just it? Really? Really? When I first started listening to your content, and I know when you first came out because I was listening to your shit when you came out, I came out. You just started getting, you had more views because you was being mentored. Me, on the other hand, I don't really know what I'm doing. I don't have my shit set up right. I'm just doing something that I like to do, and I'm to the best of, ability that I know. But you got hooked up with the most famous YouTuber, one of the most famous YouTube bloggers on YouTube, Tasha K. And she mentored you into becoming a better host at what you're doing because I've noticed your growth. And for you to just act like that was simple shit she taught you, no, you was an amateur when you started this shit, nigga. I remember. Trust me, I was looking. Your shit was just as worse as mine. You was talking, probably leaving. The only thing I can say you did different from me is you was on camera more. But as far as them videos and the shit that you do, like just showing pictures and talking around the pictures and amongst the pictures of what you speaking on, I do that shit too all day. So I think you came a long way messing with Tasha for you to make it seem like it was nothing. That kind of like disturbed me because I've been watching everything. I've been keeping up with y'all niggas for a long, long, long time. So I know your growth and you're doing your show. You got the logo, Stormer Roll, the SM. That looks, all that shit look professional as hell. And I know you just didn't come up with that just because when you first started, you didn't have that. So to me, it seemed like you're a little bit unappreciative of the information or the resources that was given to you. And I may be wrong. I'm sorry if I am. But to me, that's just the way it came off, as you was like, fuck it. She live, I'm going to go live and let me make some money off this shit. But Tasha was basically trying to defend you when I was listening until she found out that you were being a little salty. So you was real salty there. And it's kind of funny to me that how people switch up on you. But I see this shit in the real world all the time. You can think you cool with people. You can think you got the best relationship with people. You can think that you would never not friends with this person again. And bam, one little simple incident happened and when somebody get butthurt or somebody just oversensitive and take that shit and run for me. Me, honestly, people do that to me all the time. They get butthurt because I'm a real outspoken person and I say what I want to say, and sometimes it come out wrong. I'm going to say it like that. It's not that I'm trying to be harsh or mean, but sometimes when I speak and say stuff to people, it come off wrong because I was raised with a mama don't have no filter. I'm not talking about no cursing or nothing either. I'm talking about that she's going to let you have it. Whatever she feels, she going to say. And I think she rubbed off on me because whatever I feel, sometimes I say, which we can't all the time. But to people that you feel like you can trust, and people that you know, and people that you love, sometimes we can come off a little harsh and rough. I done been there before where I thought that, I got friends that got my bag, man. I could talk to her, she cool, whoop, whoop, whoop. And then one incident happened and it'll just like ruin the whole relationship. Like it could be simple shit. Simple as you just said something that may have offended them that you didn't mean, or something came out wrong. It could be anything. People get butthurt all the time. Me, I forgive and forget. People do shit to me all the time. I'll be like, oh, okay, that's what she did? I'm going to marinate on that shit for a minute. Let me let this shit marinate. After marinate for a minute, I decide how I'm going to, I might even curse your ass out, but after the approach, I'm going to give it a real big thought of what did I do or what did I say wrong before, and then I may even correct myself. If I don't correct myself, that means I don't feel like I did anything wrong. I'm a really honest person. I'm a real try to be fair person. Like I try to keep everything fair. Like I try to treat people the way I want to be treated. So when it comes to stuff like people, I've lost a lot of friends because I'm so, when I voice my opinion, people be ass butt hurt. But when they voice their opinion to me about how they feel, they think I'm supposed to take it. Well, yeah, I did come from a mother that's kind of strong and firm, and she's a strong woman that she don't let people words upset her and get next to her. She tells them how she feel, whether you like it or not. I mean, if you could you could accept her the way she is, whether you like her or not. It's your choice whether you want to be around it or not. My mom don't play that shit. My mom ain't raised no punk. She ain't raised no punk rock ass bitch. She ain't raised nobody that don't defend their own self. She ain't raised nobody that's gonna sit back and let you just do anything to them. Now, I am a little bit, I'll take a little something before I lash out on your ass, but it ain't gonna be that much. I ain't gonna take that much. And sometimes I'll let you hang your goddamn self. But in this situation that I see with Storm, you weak as fuck, my nigga. Sorry. I'm just sorry. That was some weak shit. For a person that's supposed to be friends with Tasha, as long as you've been friends with Tasha, think about 3 or 4 years now that you've been out there in Atlanta. Because I think I started my YouTube channel when you started your YouTube channel. But you ended up getting more views than me, which is fine, and more, more subscribers and all that. I don't care. I don't be on my channel that much, but I'm about to start. But anyway, and I think, she was a blessing to your platform. It was a blessing just knowing her to give you all that knowledge. I wish somebody would give me the knowledge that I need and help me out to learn how to do this stuff, and the graphic designs and the backdrops of how you can show the videos and talk and show clips of things that you want to say. I need that. I think I reached out to a YouTube person once. I think I reached out to Neek at Night. Never got a response back, which is fine. I just feel like people just feel like, they don't want to help. That's fine. I ain't mad at that. But if anybody ever reach out to me, if I was doing something that I felt that we all can grow from, I'm going to give you some pointers. If somebody asked me to mentor them in something that they thought I was good at, I'm going to decide, pick and choose who I want to do that. But at least I'm going to reach out to them and say, maybe yes or no, or, at this time I'm busy, I can't do it right now, or I understand you need a mentor. Maybe I'm not a mentor type, maybe I'm not the one to mentor you because I don't feel like I have that, but I can give you some type of resources to get mentorship or whatever, or lead you in some direct, or answer some questions for you that can lead you in the right direction, even if I didn't feel like I wanted to mentor you. Just something. Black people so fucked up these days. They don't want to help each other. White people do this shit all the time. Indian people do this shit all the time. Russian people do this shit all the time. Any other race can get together and they build each other up. When it comes to black people, as I've seen on this damn channel and this YouTube, all these YouTube bloggers out here arguing and fussing and fighting and got all this shit to say about each other. Y'all motherfuckers don't know how rich y'all could be if y'all just put all that shit together and use it against the people that hate us. Y'all smart as fuck. Y'all bringing in a lot of good money. Lots of good money from these channels and these views and stuff. I ain't even got enough friends at home, let enough friends on YouTube. So I go to show that, if people work together with a positive mind and just try to, man, we are powerful. We are talented. God really gave us a gift that a lot of us don't even know how to use. I'm still trying to figure out mine. Yeah, he gave me a singing gift. I got a discernment gift, but I still don't know how to use it. You know how you have some gifts that we don't know how to use? It's a lot of stuff we get. And y'all as black people and these YouTubers out here arguing and fighting and doing all this disrespect. Some of these motherfuckers need to be disrespected because some people just don't give a damn. Now, I understand. I've seen some people just I'm like, yeah, curse that bitch out. Tell that nigga off. But if half of them know that they can come together and excuse me, and create all this good content, just, man, y'all can have your own networks and TV shows and brands. From what I seen on Concioustv the other day, man, if y'all motherfuckers got together, y'all could build y'all own network. These white people out here on CBS and all this shit would be mad at y'all. Look at the people that's watching y'all. It's people all over the world. People from all different states. Listen to this bullshit. Damn, I'm trying to get in where I fit. Well, anyway, I'm just putting my little 2 cents in there. Everybody talking about it, so I decided let me talk about it. But yeah, y'all hit like, subscribe to my channel. I'm about to bring out some videos, start talking about what some of this stuff that's going on in the world. But I just wanted to come and speak a little bit on the YouTube drama that I see, the YouTube blogger drama that I've been seeing for the last 3 weeks. And shit, I've enjoyed every bit of it. Y'all need to go check it out. Go watch Concioustv. He got some good shit on there. Shout out to Tasha. Shout out to Concioustv. Shout out to all the YouTube bloggers. I wish all of y'all much success. No matter what y'all do, all the best success in the world, because we all could get a piece of this shit. We all could get a little bit of action. Yeah. Keep bringing that shit. Keep bringing the content, but you guys will be even stronger, even powerful, even more, even. It would be so much better if y'all could bring this shit together. Look what y'all just did. Y'all fucking did some shit that I ain't never seen on YouTube before. That was amazing to me. And just imagine how much money you guys all made with y'all viewers and y'all subscribers. I couldn't get in because I ain't even no high profile ass YouTuber. I'm just a little short content girl that try to see something, pick on it a little bit and go mind my own business. But yeah, y'all check this video out. Listen to it. This is my side of the story. I just wish all y'all the best. I wish y'all could get along. I wish we all could grow together. Yeah, and anybody out there that listening to this and feel like they want to mentor me in this YouTube thing, and if you hear this and you're interested in mentoring me on how to get a better channel and how I can work with somebody, and I know not you, Tasha K, because you already said your mentorship is over. Even though I wouldn't have never pulled that fuck shit that they did to you. Never. I mean, everybody that you work with have done you wrong, and I really agree with you. I really agree with you. And Armand Wiggin, fuck off, nigga, with your bitch ass. I do not like you. Sorry, y'all. I just had to say that. I don't like how he talk, and I don't even know him, but I shouldn't probably say I don't like that man. I just don't like him because he always talking shit about Tasha. That's wrong, huh? Anyway, that's just me. That's what I say. Fuck it. Forget it. That's me. I can say what I want. Anyway, I hope everybody have a blessed day. Check out the video. Hit like. Subscribe to my channel. Please share the video. Like the video. And go out and check out Tasha K and Concioustv. Storm Monroe, a bunch of content, a bunch of out there. Armand Wiggin, I'm gonna even tell y'all, go check his show out too. Give his ass some likes too. Go check these YouTubers out and see what they talking about and see which one y'all like. Come back and let me know what y'all think. And on that note, I'm out. Have a good, blessed night, evening, day, whatever you're doing.